want y'all to be smart about y'all decisions. You gotta stay on point. Do what you need to do to focus on yourself first. Everything else has to come last. God, then you. God, then you. Then everything else comes after that. Because just like an airplane, once you get on it, okay, the steward or the stewardess always tell you, put on your mask first and then help the person next to you. You don't help the person first and then help yourself. Help yourself first. Give yourself the energy. Give yourself the ability. Fill up your cup first and then help somebody else out. You feel like you are a superhero, get in the gym. Eat right. Learn your nutrition. What works for you, what don't work for you. Figure out what podcast you should be watching. What music you should be listening to. Who you should be around. Because I'm telling you, depending on who you're around, man, they're going to drain your energy. They're going to drain your energy. It don't matter who it is. You don't want to drain your energy. It will make you sick. Been there. Every so often, my energy gets drained. I get sick. Feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. Bro, y'all got to stop worrying about stuff like that. Man, I remember my pastor, back when I was a kid, one of his sermons was, need a place to cry. It's kind of ironic that I remember that. 37 now. But there's sometimes, man, a man just needs a place to cry. Well, why is he sitting in his car so long and he's at home? Why is he taking his time to get to the house? Why do he stop at the store before he goes in the house? Sometimes a man got so much pressure upon him that he got to get that stuff off of him before he goes to the house. There may not be peace at the house. There may not be peace in the house. And a man needs his peace in order for him to be able to continue doing what he needs to do. A man has to create his peace. You can't find peace in no one else. You can create it so that others can tag along and be a part of that peace. There was a play I went to go see when I was an adolescent. The title of this play was Men Cry in the Dark. I forgot who it was by. I don't know who it was by. But that stayed with me even to this day. A man cries in the dark. He cries in the dark. You wanna know why he cries in the dark? Because nobody allows him to cry in the light. A man, air quotes, not supposed to cry. It's foolishness. It's foolishness. A man can be so, he can be strong, he can be big, he can have muscles, but he got a heart and he got a head. If your head is connected to your heart, and your heart's connected to the things that you see, homelessness, domestic violence, drunkenness, children that go to school and don't have any money to eat, okay? Abuse, any form of abuse. You can get abuse from women, you can get abuse from men. You need a place to cry. And some of us men who are accountable of those different things that we've done in the past that we won't let go, we won't ask God for forgiveness. Come on, man. The time is now. If you're watching this, you need to go somewhere, sit down, and forgive yourself and ask God for forgiveness. Because you will give yourself a stroke, you will give yourself a heart attack. It's coming from your coach. Y'all want to listen to all these different videos talking about oh, how do I get my wife back? Or how do I get my girlfriend back? Or, how do I be stoic? And how do I show them? And how do I show them how do I show them? Because you got rejected. Man, any coach, any male influencer will tell you, focus on yourself before you focus on anything else. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself means grooming, clothes, your fashion, hygiene, your fitness, your nutrition, your literature. What are you practicing? How are you challenging yourself? These are ways that you can focus on yourself, because if you focus on yourself, you put all that energy into yourself. No one else, no other thing, no other issue. You're going to get hit with adversity. I get hit with adversity every single day. This is not my quote, somebody else's quote. But life is 10% of what happens to you. 90% of how you respond to it. Life. Is 10% of what happens to you. 90% of how you respond to it. Man, if you respond to life in a way that will put you in jail, that will put you underneath of a rock, that will get you shot, don't do it. Respond accordingly. Be angry. Sin not. Be angry. Sin not. That sticks with me. That sticks with me. I'm angry about a lot of things. A lot of things. Some things that are in my control, some things that are not in my control. But we cannot sin. Gotta be smart with how we respond. We gotta work on the things that we know we need to work on. It takes a lifetime to work on and get to the pinnacle of who we're supposed to be as men and as young men. And if you are a young male, man, don't be afraid to cry. Get that stuff out. Because ain't nobody gonna be there for you. You gotta figure it out. You want a family, you want a wife, you want a girl, she gonna be coming to you for counsel. You ain't gonna be going to her for counsel. That may be her career, she may be good at it, but she's looking for a man to lead her. I'm telling you what I know. Independent woman, feminist, whoever the case may be. Still, they're looking for leadership. They're looking for a man that they can count on. And when they say they need a little bit more vulnerability from you, be cautious of that. Because you gotta have a communication with that woman. You gotta have communication with whoever spouse you with. You don't gotta be a woman. I'm coming from the lens of inclusivity. Whoever you with, okay, they should not make you ashamed for expressing your feelings. You can be passionate, keep your hands to yourself. No abuse is allowed. You gotta say what you gotta say, let them talk, take turns. I'm gonna have a video on that too. Communication in relationships. Man, take turns talking. But if y'all love each other, man, y'all gotta learn how to fight together, hold hands together, man. We don't always know everything. We're smart, we're the leaders, but we don't always know it. Sometimes our spouse is good at knowing other things. Sometimes our spouse can help us do some stuff. So, I want y'all to be mindful. Be very mindful that when the tears come running down, don't think that you're less of a man. When your chest start to cave in, you feel like you got a ton of bricks on your chest, and you feel like you're about to have a stroke because nobody wants to hear you, nobody understands you, you feel hopeless. No, man. Don't feel ashamed about crying. And if you can't cry in front of your woman every once in a while, that ain't the one for you. I'll tell you that right now. Because your anger and you not crying and you not letting it out is going to come in a different form. I know there's two ways.